Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an energetic reading for Treasure. Actually, it would be like an update energy reading for them, since I had read for the members, I believe it was like 3 months ago. So now there are a few fans that wanted me to read for them again to see how they're doing these days and the possible energies available for them in the near future. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. And also, I'm not very familiar with Treasure, so if you want me to do individual readings for the members, please don't forget to request this in the comment section or give me some kind of feedback so I can get familiar with their with who they are, and if my interpretation sounds accurate, I would love for you to tell me so I can connect better and feel a bit more comfortable with what I'm reading. So let's start with the tarot. The cards that came out is the Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, the Tower, both of them in reverse, and I pull out an extra card from the Energy Oracle, and this is the Engaging, Beautiful Engaging. So let's start with the tarot. Normally I don't read reversals. I don't read cards in reverse, but these ones just flew out this way, and I was on my way to actually like put them upwards, and actually then I felt the need to leave them the way they came out, because I think that for the energy that they flew, I think that they wanted me to read them this way. And since they are both major arcanas, it definitely changes its meaning. It's more, it's deeper. So I have the feeling that emotionally there's like a lot of, it seems like their energy is a bit diffusive, like it's like it's all over the place. But at the same time, I think that they have a lot of hopes. They have a lot of dreams that they want to fulfill. They have also a lot of ideas that they want to come true. Probably a lot of projects, and also a very, very meaningful and very strong desire to connect more with the fans. Probably they do feel like a strong attachment, a strong bond with the fandom. But at the same time, I think that even though they feel like they have possibilities, like they have the resources that they need, there's a bit of insatisfaction in the air. It seems like not everything is as glamorous as it seems. There's something about the reality of what they had been offered to do, or maybe probably some like kind of broken promises. You know, a lot of people making promises to them and getting their hopes up, you know, and getting them really excited about something, and then eventually when things come out, it's like the plan was not the way it was supposed to be. So there's a bit of disappointment, and I think that this is not the first time that it happens to them. So they are going through a bit of a moment where they feel a bit apathic, where they just, it's like they feel really grateful, but at the same time there's a bit of deceiveness. There's like I said, there's like a sense of being lied to, or that like, you know, when you idealize someone or a situation where you like start making up probably you see, you put them on a pedestal and you see like the grand gestures, and you are like, oh wow, I can totally trust this because they are the best, and then they end up failing you. I think that this is what's going on with this voice. I think that the the fireworks, or probably the shining effect, because there's something about false, like a false atmosphere, where you thought that everything was really glamorous and everything it's really shiny, and then you come to realization that actually this is not the case. There's something also related to justice. So I don't think that it's about the group actually, but I think that there's something about a legal matter. There's something about the management dealing with a lot of things when it comes to legal issues. So they do have to wait for this company or the management to get the things organized, or to resolve some issues that they have. So they have to pause for a bit. And I think that this is what actually they feel like a bit disappointed, because it's like they thought they would be busier, or probably they thought they would be like more active. And actually it's like they probably like release some content, or they do like some new activities, and then all of a sudden it's like going back to solitude again, going back to your dorm, or going back to the place where you live in, and you are just left alone there, and with a lot of thoughts and with a lot of ideas. But suddenly you are like, okay, now we are going to take a break. And you're like, but why, if we just started? Like, so it's like it starts like a very promising like beginning, but then it goes back to no action, nothing to do. For example, no projects, no new ideas, no new gigs, no. Probably if they have to get some promotion, like it's very few. And I think they have too much free time, to be honest. And at the same time, they do appreciate the opportunities that they get, but I think that they feel like it's not enough, like they should be doing more, or that they should be focusing their energy into learning new things, or probably like trying to come out with a new concept with because I think that they definitely are really hardworking, and they also, the members, are really studious. They are really fast learners. So I think that the fact that they have to sit and wait for someone to call them and being like, okay, now you gotta work, I think that for them it's a bit frustrating. It's not what they sign up for. I mean, I think that when they signed the contract, they were promised a lot of things, and now that they are in the game, they are like, okay, this is awkward. It's like this awkward silence of, oh, like I thought we were getting more job, or probably more promotion, because they do have a lot of value. They are very valuable. They are very talented, but their promotion, to be honest, it sucks. And I think that there's a bit of shame. They feel a bit ashamed, like because they know that people are probably waiting for them, so they are really not happy about it. And the last cards, the tarot cards that came out, it's the Death and the Tower in reverse. I believe that this is why they came out in reverse, because it seems like this situation will prolong in time, that is not going to change anytime soon. That I think that there are a lot of things that need to change in the environment that they are in, but somehow there's someone pulling the strings for this to not fall apart, And when I say this, I don't mean the group, but I mean probably the company, or probably, these legal matters that I was referring to, or that I was talking about earlier. I think that there's like this strong denial, or there's like this strong, very stubborn energy of trying to keep hiding the reality, or keep like pushing for things to not face the consequences, And I think that if has to do with legal matters, probably it's something about a lawsuit or something like this, that I think that there's someone really powerful in here that is the one that probably is like paying someone to keep the scandal out of the door, or trying to minimize the damages. But I think that this is why they don't see a clear progress in their work. I think that they want to go out more, they want to do more, they want to show more sides to themselves. They definitely are very energetic. They have a lot of will. They are very they have a lot of passion also. But at the same time, I have the feeling that yes, that there's a lot of deceiveness here. There's a lot of things that are not being discussed, and there are a lot of things that they don't know. There are a lot of things that are being kept a secret from them, because like I said, it has to do with the environment, but it doesn't have to do with them directly. So this is why some things they do not know about, or probably when they have to discuss I don't know, something important that is happening in the company, somehow they are not included in that conversation. And at the same time, they are not being people are not telling them what's going on. But I think that they do know that something is up, because unfortunately they have a lot of time to reflect about what's going on. There's something that they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to like get into businesses that actually has nothing to do with them, but at the same time they can smell it in the air that there's something weird going on, and that it's just a matter of time that this issue is going to come out to light, and they just don't know. They just prefer to lay low and just maybe not do a lot of requests or demands, because they know that first they don't have the authority to do it, and then that they should just be focusing on waiting for this period of stillness to pass, and for things to actually, I feel the energy really stuck here. And I have the feeling that if a comeback or something like this, it's released, and if they are in the working and active, I have the feeling that it's going to be like a repetitive pattern or something that they had done before. So I think that this is also where there's this apathy, because it's like, oh, like I thought we were, they want to upgrade themselves. They want to be better. They want to show new things. And somehow the ideas are not being, or the concepts are not being they are not being that extraordinary, So there's like, it feels like they're getting like crumbs, like just like like be grateful with what you have, work with what you have, but it's not entirely an expression of what they really want to do. So they just have to be patient. They don't have other option but to be patient. Um, and the card of this, that it's a beautiful uncaging. It means that thankfully in the near future there's going to be an uncaging, in the sense that something is going to be released, something is going to be freed. And I believe that it's their potential, and I believe that it's their inner desire to show themselves. I think that the good part about all these legal matters and scandals and possible scandals, and a lot of probably a lot of changes, and a bit of a chaos, it means that it's not going to affect them very much, in the sense that they will, if they stay patient, and if the fans also stay patient, they will be able to set themselves free and be able to show their true potential. Because actually in these moments, everything that is actually what can keep them motivated, and what can keep them to keep dreaming, and actually being patient, because I know it probably it's not easy for them just sit around and wait for things to happen. It's the hope and the promise of being able to open their hearts and being able to show themselves for who they really are, and for their real talents, and for why they are artists, and why they are part of a group. And it's really sad that all this talent of them, and all this energy that they had at the beginning, is being wasted because of external issues that has nothing to do with them. But I see them like trusting the process, and probably like trusting the universe, being like trying to keep their hopes up, even though they do feel uncertain sometimes, and that they can face a few moments of uncertainty. But I think that here, with the beautiful engaging, this card is telling me that they will be able to get out of the cage really, really soon. So I think that if I had an advice to give to the fandoms, or people that worries about them, is for you to keep sending them your support, and to keep supporting their work, even though it is released in a very like weird. I don't know much about Treasure. I don't know much about their latest content. I don't know, but if it is, and you see that there's like a silence, or probably there's not like much promotion, still keep rooting for them and keep waiting, because they will be able to set themselves free. It's just that this issue that they have, like, it's like the energy of change, and also of destruction, probably, because death card and the tower is like a moment of a major transformation. So probably in the company is going to be a major transformation. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be really powerful. This is why I think that they are working so hard, not the boys, but the people with influences, the CEOs and people with money. They are working really hard to cover things up so that nothing blows up in the air. But actually, I think that it's just a matter of time that things will be known to the public, and that changes need to be made. There are a lot of people that need to get fired, really, because there had been some kind of not very ethical managers. So I think that these people need to be exposed. So I think that after all this drama happens, then afterwards they can just go back to work, and go back to to be able to do what they want to do, or to be able to show themselves more without being like affected or influenced by other issues that has nothing to do with them. So this is all I have for treasure, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and as always, I always read your comments and your recommendations. So if you want to leave them in the comment sections, I appreciate them. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.